We are here at the Fresh Coast Jazz Hometown All Stars Showcase again with, I guess, can we call you like the father? Or do you want to be like the king? Or what's your title?
King,
The
man.
king?
Yeah, I guess you could call me the father of the Fresh Coast Jazz Festival. I tell you, it's a cool thing to be able to have an opportunity and a platform to be able to allow these artists to do what they do. I think, I'm just amazed all the time at how many artists I get a chance to work with, communicate with, build relationships with, and just how humble, down to earth, and just good they are. Like I don't think people really understand that when they get up on stage and they make it look so effortless, how much work goes into that. And it's an honor for me to be able to, bring these talents to the music fans that come to our events.
And then tell us a little bit about the showcase. So we've got 4 bands coming. Like what happens?
Yeah, so we got, like you said, 4 bands. They're all local bands. They're going to all do a 20-minute set, all right? We've got 3 great judges who are all people who have been in the music community for a long time in Milwaukee. Those judges, of those 4, are going to pick one of those acts to be the 2023 Fresh Coast Jazz Festival Hometown All-Star. Then that act is going to have the opportunity to open the 2023 Fresh Coast Jazz Festival at the Pabst Theater on Friday, August 25th. They're going to be on the same stage as 19-time Grammy nominee Larry Carlton, Paul Brown, who's got 75 number 1 hits to his credit, Lindsey Webster. Like it's been said that if Sade and another great singer, I forget her name, had a baby, it would be Lindsey. Lindsey's a fantastic vocalist. And Lynn Roundtree, an amazing trumpeter and a great showman. So these artists get a chance to be on that stage with all those jazz fans from all around the country. Last year we had people from 20 states and Canada come to the Fresh Coast Jazz Festival. So it's going to be a great opportunity, hopefully be a springboard for their careers. It's an honor for me to be able to do that, really. I mean, I can't tell you how enamored I am with some of this talent, and sometimes they just need a chance. They just need to be the right place at the right time. And all the famous artists that I interview from all around the world, every single one of them has a story about how they just happened to be somewhere and somebody gave them a chance. And then these career Grammy winners and all that kind of stuff. So they just need a chance. That's all.
And that's what's happening here tonight. We're going to have somebody's getting a chance to perform at one of the most beautiful theaters in Milwaukee with some really big-time heavy hitters. So we thank you so much for doing this for the community.
It is absolutely my pleasure.
Hi, my name is Rob Engel. I work with the Fresh Coast Jazz Festival people. My official title is Educational Outreach Chair. My career has been as a high school and then college band director and a classical and jazz trumpet player. And so when I retired some years ago, Carl found me out and through a former band parent and asked me to join this committee. And as it's evolved, I network with area high school band directors to tell them about the performance opportunities that are available, as well as the opportunities to come and hear this great form of jazz perform. So that's the short version of who I am, what I do. I think we're going to hear 4 really talented groups that are obviously very eager and hungry to get the exposure that Fresh Coast Jazz has to offer them. This year, Carl thought this would be a really interesting way to do this, to open it up to everybody in the area as a competition, with the winning prize being a half-an-hour slot at the festival, as well as some cash.
My name is Marcus Adams. I am a national recording artist, smooth jazz recording artist that lives locally in Milwaukee. I have shared the stage at the Milwaukee Fresh Coast Jazz Festival. I actually opened the show last year, and so I met Carl. Carl's a great guy, and now I'm one of the judges this year. I don't know any of the acts, and so I'm excited to hear what they have to offer and give my input.
We have another judge. This is Tariq Moody, who works at 88.9 Radio Milwaukee. And can you tell us a little bit about what you do for the station and all the exciting things that you've been involved in? I know your life has been pretty crazy over the last few years, and it's been really remarkable.
Yeah, I took over, we launched a new channel called Hyphen on Juneteenth of last year, about to celebrate 1-year anniversary. I'm the program director. Prior to that, I used to be head of digital for Radio Milwaukee. The goals of Hyphen is it's an urban alternative station with a focus on celebrating, amplifying Black creatives, Black entrepreneurs, and Black culture in Milwaukee. I'm a big jazz fan. I started off as a jazz DJ back in the day. I used to play jazz piano when I was younger. Got a nice jazz collection. Radio Milwaukee, prior we took it over, it was the Jazz Station Milwaukee, WYMS Jazz Station for many years. If you ever visit the station, you go down to the first floor, you'll see part of the collection from the old jazz days.
So let us introduce you to BD Greer and the gents, and we'll actually have BD introduce all the gents.
Yes, thank you so much, Kaz. I have Ben, Anthony, and Richard.
How do you guys think you did?
I think we went pretty well. I thought it was good.
I'm very, very impressed. So, I mean, a little side note. I have tons of musicians who rotate, and actually a bunch of my gents couldn't do it. And so I was very, very fortunate that my friend Ben put an outstanding band together of musicians. And so this is actually our first time playing live together. I'm fortunate that I have, people in my life who are putting good charts and music together for these kind of moments. This is an opportunity for myself to be recognized and to be put out into the community, but also, an honor to be with these guys and an opportunity for them as well, because they're really outstanding musicians. So
You guys did an amazing job, and I hope you guys feel good about your performance because we all loved it. So congratulations, that was awesome. We just wrapped up performance number 2 with Cosmic Endeavors, and they're back here in the green room. We're going to talk to them a little bit. So how do you guys feel?
Great. That was wonderful. Lots of energy from everybody. It was great. The rehearsal before, we felt prepared, and now we really came. We did it. We did it.
So I didn't know there was going to be the judges were going to talk in the middle of it and give you guys feedback and stuff like that. What do you guys think about the feedback that you received?
It was great. I thought they, saw we were really hungry, to really push the music and really just go somewhere, take this someplace. So they were like, okay, we're all here for it. And so they gave really helpful and legitimate advice. And I'm just glad, somebody they're looking out for us.
Yes, the name of the band is Jasmine, and that's J-A-Z-Z-M-E, and not Jasmine, as in the female, but Jasmine. My name is Nathan. I'm on trumpet. We have Jeremiah on keys, Emmanuel on drums, and we have Javon on bass. We're all local, right here in Milwaukee, born and raised, and most of us went to school together. The kind of sound that we go for up until now actually has been a lot of cover tunes. That's kind of like where we built our foundation in chemistry, and then just recently, we converted over to our originals, which was written and produced by Jasmine, yours truly. So yeah, I guess our first one. It never gets old. We bring the same energy to the current venue that we brought to our first venue, and that we'll bring to our last venue. This is our passion. This is what we love to do. So, someone once told me, if you do what you love to do, you never work a day in your life, and that's what we're doing.
This is the Bronzeville Ensemble from MISO. Can you guys introduce yourselves?
My name is Joe Lorenz. I go to Homestead High School, and I'm a senior.
My name is Lucas LeBeau. I'm currently going into my senior year at Greendale High School, and I play piano.
I'm John Chagales. I'm going into my senior year as well at Brookfield East High School.
The judges were really impressed by you guys. Do you feel good about your performance? How do you feel?
I think the atmosphere is really cool. It's a really nice venue to play in, and all the bands before us sounded amazing. So that energy really does carry over, and it's when everybody's having fun, enjoying the music, that makes you want to play better and enjoy the music too. So it was really fun.
I'm excited for a lot of the other groups too. I'm excited for us too, but considering I was playing 2 instruments really, so it was just a fun experience. Whether we win or not, it was a fun experience to be able to play in front of our friends, in front of new people, get advice and comments. So really, I just look on it as a win-win still. So
it's always my hope that what happens at our event is that we introduce talent that goes on and does like my guy Marcus Adams here, does and plays all over the world with the top people in this industry, all right? So without further ado, the winner of the 2023 Hometown All-Star Showcase is Cosmic Endeavor. Come on up, y'all. Come on up, guys. What up, y'all? We appreciate everybody who performed tonight. How about a round of applause for all?
All right, so we just wrapped up the night. So the Fresh Coast Hometown All-Star Showcase, 4 bands. It's been quite a ride.
Yeah.
Carl, how do you feel? This is your baby.
I'm excited as all get out. I'm a little bit exhausted because just all that went into tonight. But man, those people that are coming to the Fresh Coast Jazz Festival are in for a treat. I believe in my heart of hearts that tonight we saw the future of jazz here in Milwaukee, and the future is bright. It's great to see these young people embrace this genre of music, and these young people bring their own flavor and their own experiences to this genre of music. Like, we heard stuff tonight, like, I can maybe compare it to somebody else, but it's not like anybody else. And that's the thing that's cool for me. Like, I'm like a kid in the candy store now because I'm just like, man, that was slamming. What we're going to do next is we're going to make sure that the 2023 Fresh Coast Jazz Festival is an experience that will be unforgettable for everybody that comes. We're planning this thing we're calling a concert for the kids at Children's Hospital, where we're going to take this wonderful jazz music to kids and families receiving treatment at Children's Hospital in Milwaukee. We're working on an instrument drive so we can get instruments in the hands of young people who want to play but whose families and who can't afford those instruments, so that we can encourage more young people to do what we saw tonight.
This is an inspiration. I think anybody that comes out to the show is going to be inspired with what they see, with the seasoned talent Grammy winners, and then the new folks who are going to be on the stage for the first time. This has been amazing.
Thank you, Suzanne. Thank you for all your...
Yeah, success tonight, I would say.
Indeed. Can't wait to do it again next year.
Oh, please, oh, please.